Stop whatever you're doing. Seriously. We all loved Nobody. It was the surprise action hit that took Bob Odenkirk, a guy best known for Better Call Saul and Mr. Show, and turned him into a geriatric John Wick. It was awesome. The big question for the sequel, Nobody 2, is simple. Now that the surprise is gone, does it still hit just as hard? I'm telling you right now, this movie is a National Lampoon Vacation gone violently, ridiculously, bloodily wrong. Stick around, because I'm breaking down the best fight, the biggest problem with the plot, and whether the new villain is a worthy successor. The first film was about a family man forced back into the game. Nobody 2 is about a family man trying to take a vacation. Hutch Mansell, Becca, the kids, and of course, Christopher Lloyd's David Mansell, all head off to a kitschy, Wild Bill's majestic Midway in Waterpark. It's the perfect, aggressively normal setting for the most insane violence you'll see all year. Here's the new flavor. The director, Timo Giajanto, from The Night Comes for Us, leans hard into the ridiculousness. If the first one was 60% gritty action, 40% dark comedy, this sequel flips the script. It's wacky, cartoonishly brutal, and incredibly inventive. But let's talk about the real MVP of this movie, the one person who absolutely steals every scene they're in, and no, it's not Bob. It's Grandpa David. Christopher Lloyd is back and he's having the time of his life. Every line he delivers, every weapon he inexplicably produces, is pure gold. He takes the over-the-hill assassin trope and turns it into a comedic masterpiece. Seriously, his final act set piece is peak cinema. This is what we came for, right? The action. And let me assure you, Derek Kolstad, the writer, and Giajanto know how to deliver. The bus fight from the first Nobody is legendary. This film's equivalent is a fight that takes place in, of all things, a duck boat. Yes, a big, tourist trap boat. The way Hutch uses the boat itself, the gift shop merch, even a giant foam mascot head, it's the kind of inventive, scrappy brutality that makes this franchise special. You're going to be wincing and laughing at the same time. The fight choreography feels even more desperate and painful this time around, which I loved. However, this is where we get to the movie's biggest flaw. The new villain, played by the icon Sharon Stone, is fantastic on paper. Her character, Lendina, is cold, calculating, and visually stunning. The performance, top tier. But the plot gives her a motive that feels small. It doesn't escalate the stakes in a truly meaningful, personal way after the first film's ending. It feels a bit like a side quest. It lacks that big, operatic consequence we expected. It's a fun ride, but the story's motor sputters slightly in the middle, feeling more like a retread than an evolution. So, is Nobody 2 as good as the first one? Yes, it's different. The element of surprise is gone, but it's replaced with maximalist, bonkers, theme park mayhem. If you love the violence, the deadpan humor, and the incredible synergy between Odenkirk, Lloyd, and RZA, who does get a few glorious moments, don't worry, you will have a blast. It's a perfect, R-rated, popcorn action flick for a Friday night. I'm giving Nobody 2 a 7 out of 10. It's messy, it's goofy, but it's a non-stop joyride of inventive violence. Can simply enjoy watching. Don't expect much. Go for it with a joy mode. You will like it once. Have you seen Nobody 2 yet? If you have, did you think the new villain measured up to the original Russian mob boss? If you haven't, are you a fan of action movies that lean into the crazy, like John Wick or Bullet Train? Let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss my next review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.